Hello everyone, my name is Abdullahi Musa and today I'm excited to share with you all how my research on Shuri species plant could lead to groundbreaking through in diabetes mellitus treatment and at the same time will help to preserve this endangered plant species from going into extinction. So diabetes mellitus, as we all know, is a chronic metabolic condition characterized by hyperglycemia. This hyperglycemia is caused when there is an elevated blood glucose level in the body, resulting in complications such as heart diseases, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, and so on. So for the treatment of this disease, several oral medications has been available for decades. However, the most effective way to tackle diabetes mellitus, specifically type 2 diabetes, which is the most common among patients, is by inhibiting an enzyme called alpha glucosidase. Alpha glucosidase are digestive enzymes that take part in the last step of carbohydrate digestion. As such, inhibiting such enzyme can help in delaying digestion of carbohydrate, thereby reducing the level of glucose in the blood. Currently, arcabose and miglitol are used as alpha-glucosidase inhibitors. Unfortunately, severe side effects like liver disorder, abdominal discomfort has been noticed in patients medicated with these drugs. Hence, there is a crucial need to explore new alpha-glucosidase inhibitors, especially from medicinal plants, which are known for their fewer side effects. So in search of new alpha-glucosidase inhibitors, I decided to go for Shuri becariana plant. Why Shuri becariana? Shuri becariana is a member of the Dipterocarpaceae family, native to Southeast Asia, majorly in Indonesia, Malaysia, and India. Most of the species found in Indonesia are considered endemic, with some already reported as extinct. Therefore, by conducting phytochemical analysis, particularly focusing on critically endangered Shuri species like Shuri becariana, can unveil their hidden phytochemical potential. This in turn can stimulate conservation effort by promoting their cultivation and prevent them from going into extinction. Previous research has revealed the presence of resveratrol and ellagic acid in the stem bark of Shuri species, and these compounds were found to be very potent toward diabetes mellitus treatment. However, research on the alpha-glucosidase inhibition potential of this compound is very limited. As such, my research will focus on isolation of resveratrol and ellagic acid from the stem bark of Shuri becariana, which is a species that no any phytochemical study have been conducted on it so far. After the isolation, I will then test for their alpha-glucosidase potential both in vitro and in silico. To do so, the research is divided into two phases. Phase 1 is isolation of the secondary metabolite, and phase 2 is alpha-glucosidase inhibition of the isolated compounds. For phase 1, it is basically divided into 4 steps. The first step is sample collection, identification, and preparation. Next, we move to the extraction process. After that, the third step is the isolation process. And the last step is the characterization of the isolated secondary metabolite compound. The next phase of the research, which will be conducted both in vitro and in silico. Starting with the in vitro, it will be performed on a 96 well plate, which required also phosphate buffer solution pH 6.9, p-nitrophenyl alpha D-glucopyranoside, which is our substrate, arcabose, alpha-glucosidase enzyme, incubator, our test sample, and lastly, microplate reader, which will be used to measure the inhibition at 405 nanometer. As for the in silico, we are going to first perform molecular docking using DOCSIS. Next, we run the molecular dynamic simulation in order to gain a deeper understanding of the interaction at molecular level. And finally, we'll also try to analyze the ADMET of the inhibitors as potential drugs. This is all from me. Thank you very much for listening.